Show. What's up, everybody?
What's up? What's up? What's up?
I'm with your boy DJ Quick. I'm with Devon Jackson. Just so everybody that watched Fury can understand who we're talking to tonight. But yeah, we're talking to Devon Jackson, and he won his pro debut on just how many days' notice?
But 12 days notice.
12 days notice, his debut, not only a regular debut, but a debut on UFC's Fight Pass on Fury FC 55. And your boy went second round via
Rear naked choke.
Naked choke. So yeah, I just want to say huge congratulations to you. And if you could tell all our fans and friends out here a little bit of how you got that fight, and maybe you took some time off leading up to that. And yeah, let's talk about your wrestling and how we got there.
All right. Honestly, the commentary kind of gave me insight. I hadn't fought in a cage in 2 years.
Yeah,
Uh,
I saw that.
so I was. It's not that I wasn't trying to fight. I was trying to fight. It's COVID happened. I tried to rebook a fight. I was gonna have a pay-per-view AMI fight, title fight over in Montana. That fell through. And literally, I was like, "Man, coach, what is going on?" I was like, "I just want in the cage." And he's like, I was like, do we do another AMI fight or do we just go pro or like what do we do? I'm tired of sitting around, honestly. And I was like, anytime anybody signs a contract, hey, tell them I'm ready. He's like, I've been telling them that. I'm like, all right. And then December hit. I'm like, dang, we're at the end of the year. I said, I'm not gonna fight till like maybe end of January, maybe March. And then yeah, it was just like ring ring, Ayo DJ. I just got a phone call. They said there's a fight on the 19th. You down? And I'm like, of course I'm down. Let's go. Let's get it. Are you for real though? He's like, yeah. I was like, I just talked to a new management team, Iron Shin, and appreciate to them because with a little bit of their help, I guess. I don't know. It's 1 minute I don't have nothing, and then boom, like snap your fingers, and I'm like, hey, all right, cool. Kick it into overdrive. Let's get this.
No, that's awesome. And so, about how many years old were you when you started with martial arts and wrestling?
Wrestling, I started 8th grade, and that transition between 8th grade and like freshman year. Uh, I got the fundamentals a little bit. I learned what wrestling was, but I didn't really kick it into drive until sophomore year. I transferred schools. They had just got a new coach. I was in a totally new environment. Moving to a new high school. It wasn't with like all my friends. I was the new kid. And yeah, I was over in Texas. And so Texas wrestling wasn't really the biggest thing. But
Okay.
I know how I'm gonna pave my path to like college and literally just kept my belief. Had a friend influence me, kind of show me what UFC was. Uh, and with wrestling club, that MMA gym that had club practices, there's kickboxing, there's jujitsu, and so I'm seeing all this, and I'm like, okay, and they're like, hey, bro, go try a class, and I'm like, all right.
Started to throw some
And
hands, huh?
then yeah, so then I took a class or two, but then I didn't really pick up MMA like that. I stuck with wrestling, and then I moved to Washington 3 years ago, and that's when I was like, as soon as I finished collegiate wrestling, I was just like, no, I'm gonna give this a shot. And literally, I had 6 fights my first year, and then COVID hit, and then it was like, man, what are we gonna do?
Yeah, I saw that. You went on a
So
win streak there. You took what, one L, and then you learned from that, and then obviously COVID, so you're itching to get back in, right? Did I, if I say correctly? And then you get the opportunity. Well, Christmas present lands right on your lap, basically,
Christmas and birthday, hey,
and birthday. Oh, so happy
I was
belated.
truly, yeah, I appreciate it. I was truly grateful. Yeah, it was just a blessing in disguise, honestly. And so, no need to get ready if you stay ready. And so, boom, phone call, let's go. I was ready to get after it.
So that's obviously also a really like tough mindset to live by too, like having to stay ready all the time. But when you have that mindset, it's not like so stressful. Like you just stay ready. Now, with that being said, what are some of the things you do to recover your body and relax because you do stay ready?
Uh, Me, I would push stretching after practice. Used to take a lot of ice baths back in the day. I take them here and there. But stretching, like, and right before I go to bed or something, I just play fighting. Like they say, it's a lifestyle, so no different than like I learned how to do my wrestling stance when I was at home, just playing around. Like I'm always playing with feet work, and so the people that are around me when I'm out and about during the day, they'll see my feet moving around or so, and so I don't know, I just kind of stay active. And if any little minor or bumps or bruises, I just try to ice it here and there, but just kind of be monitor. Like honestly, like I said, it's not just something that I do. It's a lifestyle choice upon whatever you want to do, whatever your passion is. Like take it seriously.
No, no, I agree, and you got to just go for it, right? It's a lot of people think like the first opportunity they're gonna like apply for something and get a no. Well, first you got to apply, and I think that's the big deal. The big step is getting yourself to take the first step, and if you can't take that first step in yourself, then yeah, how are you gonna even become a champion if you don't get to the gym or get yourself on the floor and do some push-ups or X, Y, and Z, get some training out there. No,
Of
I
course,
I
of
I
course.
always love going to any type of like mall, grocery store, or anything, and you could always see like who's a fighter, because like they could be in line for a movie or something, and next thing you know, you just see like the hop gets there, this happens. You know what I mean? It's like the guy's buying
Yeah,
broccoli. You
I'm
know what
that
I mean?
guy. Yeah, I'm that guy. You see me and they're like, what is he doing? And I'm like, if you know who I am, then yeah, like you said, you know he's a fighter when they're like doing weird stuff or the cauliflower ear.
Yeah, obviously,
Uh,
right? Yeah.
oh, it was funny the other day because after my fight, I had a black eye or two per se, but after my they're like they didn't know who I was. They're, you look like a fighter, and I'm like, well, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Like, but appreciate you. I was like, I
That's
don't know if
awesome.
it's the ears. You talking about the eyes? And then I put my head hoodie, I had a hoodie on. I put it back a little bit. Dang, I didn't. Even, I noticed your eyes were a little dark, but I didn't know you had the black eyes. I was like, oh god.
Yeah, yeah. Um,
uh,
so yeah, do you ever just laugh about those moments after a fight, whenever you have a bruise, or even after what, like a Saturday sparring, you could get like a good bruise, and then who knows, right? How do
nah,
you
yeah,
do with those reactions?
nah. It's just all a part of the game, honestly. I try to get hit as least amount as I can, but it's just part of it. I have a hard head. I've been called hard head by my parents when I was younger and started. So I'm like, literally, now I got a hard head. I'm taking hits. So I just try to keep my chin down. That's the most important part. Keep your hands up and keep your chin down.
There you go. Also, let's talk about a little bit of outside of MMA. I know you do have a YouTube as well, and your
Yes,
own website. So if you could maybe talk to us a little bit about that, everyone check it out down here. We have his website, Instagram, and YouTube, so you can make sure you're following him and keeping up to date. But yeah, please elaborate.
life is memories. Yeah, for my YouTube channel, I gotta get more of my content out. I have a lot of content that I do videography and marketing. So I make all types of videos. I'm just a little behind upon pushing it onto there. So stay tuned for that. I got a lot of content. I'm starting to vlog with the barbershop that I work with. I have a fitness channel on there. So if you go on there, I challenge you to one of my workouts. I challenge you and I want you to leave a comment below and tell me how it was.
All
One of
right.
my clients, they've lost about 30 pounds with me, so it does work. And I am there challenging you. So if you pretend as if you're really there in first person, you'll get a good workout. And so if you versus you, you're not in competition with me, but I am doing the workout with you. So
Oh, I might make it down to 145 coming up.
hey, it's all about pushing yourself at the end of the day. That's what I try to tell people. Like you said, take that first step and then continue to grow. Uh, Time is all we have, and so I've learned to be more grateful upon the time that we do have, and I try to take advantage of it.
Yes.
And so, a lesson that I was talking with like my high schoolers, you said this weekend, so I'm coaching this weekend. But I was talking to them. I said, Some people ask me like, hey, what's? They always ask for the secret move. Oops,
Whoop.
the secret move, or like what? How did or their lucky strike or what it is? Like how did you get there? And I'm like, well, the difference is, imagine like 5 feet. So wrestling mat, there you got the inner circle. You can either choose to cut the corner, go inside the circle, or you can go on the outside of the circle. So I was like,
Right.
give or take, it's about like 5 to 6 feet. And I was like, okay, accumulate that by the season. So 6 feet times 120, that's some distance right there, right? And they're like, I didn't even think about it like that. And I said, yeah, even as little as 6 feet. I said, if you multiply that, I said, if you see the long game, then that's when you see the people making the real distance. And so
Right.
Like I try to apply it to a daily lifestyle, honestly.
No, yeah. I think I actually saw on your Instagram you're also team Canon out there.
Yes,
Is that
sir.
currently what you're rocking right now?
Yeah, that's what I'm rocking with the Canon. I just got what is it, a RX 305. I got this yeah, one of those new 4K cameras. It's pretty
That's
nice.
amazing. Yeah, I actually I'm rocking at the moment the R6. It does a
Okay,
little bit of 4K, does a lot of 1080, and it can do like high speed as well. So yeah, I'm loving that thing right now. Yeah.
for sure,
What's
for
your
sure.
favorite lens for all of us photo guys out there? What's your favorite lens right now?
Mm, nah, I can't even tell you honestly.
Okay,
Uh,
fair enough. Fair enough.
yeah, you're getting deep in the depths of photography.
You're good. You're
uh,
good. No worries. No, yeah, yeah. Obviously, some of us like the zoom lens, and then some of us like a certain focal point. I do. If you do pick one of the ones that are a certain focal point, my favorite right now is the 50 Ultra. It's really good
50
for
ultra.
sports photography, just so you know as well.
Okay,
Anything that's high speed, it's the one with the gold rings on there for you, and then that actually gets it has a motor, so it helps you with
with the shutter speed,
focusing
so
for
then
high
you can
speed.
capture that. So yeah, so you can capture
Yeah,
that
it's
action upon
fantastic
live.
actually.
Okay,
So
I'm
yeah,
about to check
man,
that out.
that's just a little advice to you as well, from me to you, if I could ever give you anything there. But yeah, dude. So have you been currently still over at the barbershop working with them? Is that something that's about to start?
No, I have been working with them also since I've moved here to Washington, and so now we're up to 3 shops. I also do work with technology, cell phones, laptops, game consoles, and then I do a little bit of meal prep here and there. And I stay busy, and everybody
That's
be
awesome.
like, "Dang," they like, "Dang, DJ, you do a lot." And I'm like, "Yeah, just a jack of all trades. Last name's Jackson, so I'm just like, yeah,
Yeah, boy, you
I
relentless, boy. You relentless. You doing it all. You killing it all, boy.
no, I just in my city 509. I joke about it. I'm like, yeah, I'm just playing Superman. I try to help here, and just a little bit of everything. In between going to the high school and then my gym time in the afternoons, and so it's just a
It's the
balance.
best.
Keeping my mind in production. Honestly, as long as I stay busy, then yeah, like I said, that's what keeps me staying ready because I stay active. So
No, that's fantastic. Well, I hope I just want to thank you for your time, honestly, and giving us all this info. Did you want to also shout out to any other sponsors or anybody else as well?
give a shout out to Pasco Auto Wrecking, Mercenary, my gym, Ice, chiropractor. That's the only thing about chiropractors, they be scaring me with the little whole neck thing, but it's all good. Shout out to Pit Bullies wrestling team, my little guy wrestling team. Pasco Bulldogs, my high school team. We got a couple people that are chasing a state title, so stay tuned for that.
Awesome.
And the last sponsor is who is it? Oh, Barber Life Studio. There you go, my barber shop.
Awesome.
Oh,
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually I'm gonna go on your YouTube. I'm gonna start looking at some of those workouts. I think I'm gonna try to do one. All right.
there
I'm
you
gonna
go.
get back at you, and then I want to talk to you about how this weekend went. And then if
Okay,
you also maybe in that meantime, you could let me know if you have any fight news coming up or not. We could talk about
I
that, and I
do
would love
though.
to.
I do though.
You do?
I do. Stay tuned. So I'm awaiting a contract. I fight February. I think it was 6th, but we're going March 27th. I'm awaiting a contract. As soon as it gets in front of me, sign that line because I'm ready to go. So
Let's
stay tuned
go.
for that fight news. If something comes up earlier and they allow it, hey, as long as I'm
Yeah,
healthy,
as
I
soon
like
as
to
you're ready,
fight.
you just let me know, and then we got to do. I'll have maybe I'll have a little clip of me trying your workout, but we'll definitely link back up. I'm super excited for you. Congratulations on what that news may be, and yeah, we'll link up, and I can't wait for your team this weekend. Good luck to everyone, and I hope you have a great time, man. Thank you for your
I
time.
appreciate it. I appreciate the opportunity. Continue to stay blessed. Life is memories, y'all. Hey, keep banking them.
Life is memories. Thank you, homie.
Yes, sir.